Have you ever wondered how many types of animals there are in the world? Well, let's dive into this fascinating topic. Our planet is teeming with a myriad of creatures, each more amazing than the last. From the smallest insects to the largest mammals, each one plays a vital role in the grand tapestry of life. Now, let's break it down a bit. Animals can be classified into five main groups: mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and fish. Each group is unique and filled with diverse species. Mammals, like us humans, have hair and feed their babies with milk. Birds are known for their feathers and ability to fly, while reptiles like snakes and turtles have scales. Amphibians, such as frogs, start their lives in water and then move on to land. Lastly, fish, the largest group of all, live their entire lives underwater. Now that we know there are so many animals, let's explore some of them in detail. What do you, a whale, and a bat have in common? You're all mammals. That's right. Mammals are a unique and fascinating group of animals. We are part of this group too, along with a whole host of creatures you might not expect. So, what makes a mammal a mammal? Well, all mammals share a few key characteristics. First off, they are warm-blooded. This means they can regulate their body temperature internally, unlike reptiles which rely on the sun. So whether it's a hot summer day or a chilly winter night, mammals can keep their bodies at just the right temperature. Another thing that all mammals have in common is they have fur or hair. Just think about your pet dog or cat, or even a wild elephant. Though their hair may look different, it serves a similar purpose: to protect them from the elements. And here's a fun fact. Did you know that even whales, which live in the water, were once furry creatures? While they have lost most of their hair over time, they still have a few hairs here and there, reminding us of their furry past. Lastly, all mammals feed their young with milk. Mothers produce this special food to nourish their babies. This is true for all mammals, from the tiniest mouse to the largest elephant. So, let's take a moment to appreciate the mammals in our lives. From our pets at home, like dogs and cats, to the wild animals we might see on a nature walk, like squirrels and deer. These creatures may seem different from us in many ways, but they share these amazing characteristics that make them, and us, mammals. And don't forget about the more unusual mammals, like bats, which are the only mammals that can truly fly, or the incredible dolphins and whales that have adapted to life in the ocean. So next time you see your pet dog or cat, remember you both belong to the same animal group, mammals. Can you fly high in the sky like a bird? Imagine soaring above the treetops, seeing the world from a bird's eye view. It's a thrilling thought, isn't it? Birds are a remarkable group of creatures. They are the only animals on our planet that have feathers. Yes, feathers. Those soft, fluffy things that you sometimes see floating in the air. They are not just there for show, they serve many purposes. They help birds fly, keep them warm, and even play a role in attracting mates. Let's talk about their beaks. Have you ever noticed how different birds have different types of beaks? That's because each bird has a beak that's perfectly designed for the type of food it eats. For instance, eagles have sharp, hooked beaks to tear into their prey, while parrots have strong, curved beaks that are perfect for cracking open nuts and seeds. Another fascinating fact about birds is that they lay eggs. From tiny hummingbirds to enormous ostriches, all birds lay eggs. Some birds, like the penguin, go to incredible lengths to protect their eggs. Emperor penguins in Antarctica, for example, balance their single precious egg on their feet, keeping it warm in a special brood pouch while braving the harshest winter conditions. And of course, most birds have the incredible ability to fly. They can navigate through the air with ease, using their powerful wings and lightweight bodies. From the mighty eagle that can soar high above the mountains, to the tiny hummingbird that can hover in place and even fly backward, the diversity and adaptability of birds in flight is truly awe-inspiring. But not all birds fly. Penguins, for instance, are excellent swimmers. They may not take to the skies, but they certainly rule the waves. They use their flipper-like wings to propel themselves through the water at remarkable speeds. From their unique feathers and beaks, their egg-laying habits, to their flying or swimming skills, birds are a testament to nature's creativity and adaptability. From the skies to the seas, birds truly are brilliant. Have you ever seen a lizard basking in the sun, or a turtle swimming in the sea? Well, these are just a couple of examples of a fascinating group of animals known as reptiles. Reptiles are a class of creatures that have walked, crawled, and slithered their way across Earth for hundreds of millions of years. From the tiniest gecko to the enormous saltwater crocodile, these animals come in all shapes and sizes and inhabit almost every corner of the world. There are a few things that all reptiles have in common. For starters, they're cold-blooded, which means they rely on their environment to regulate their body temperature. That's why you'll often see lizards sunbathing. They're warming themselves up. On the other hand, if it gets too hot, a reptile might burrow into the cool soil or take a dip in a nearby body of water to cool down. Reptiles also have scaly skin, which helps protect them from predators and the elements. These scales are made of a tough substance called keratin, the same stuff our fingernails are made of. Isn't that interesting? Another shared characteristic of reptiles is that most of them lay eggs. The female typically lays her eggs in a carefully selected spot, then leaves them to develop on their own. Once the baby reptiles are ready, they'll break out of their shells and start exploring their new world. Let's take a moment to appreciate some specific examples. Snakes, for instance, are incredibly diverse, ranging from the tiny thread snake to the massive anaconda. Turtles, both on land and in the sea, are known for their protective shells and long lifespans. And then we have the crocodiles, powerful predators that have remained virtually unchanged for millions of years. So the next time you spot a lizard crawling up a wall, a turtle at the beach, or even a crocodile on a nature documentary, take a moment to appreciate these unique, resilient creatures. Whether they're on land or water, reptiles are truly remarkable creatures. Can you live both on land and in water, like an amphibian? Now that's a question to ponder upon. Amphibians are fascinating creatures that have adapted to live in two different worlds, land and water. They're cold-blooded, which means their body temperature changes with their surroundings, just like a chameleon changes its colors. Amphibians are the great survivors of the animal kingdom, thriving in a variety of environments ranging from arid deserts to dense rainforests. They have unique features like permeable skin that allows them to breathe through it, and most have a two-stage life cycle, undergoing an incredible process called metamorphosis. Take frogs, for example. They start their lives as tiny fish-like tadpoles in the water. As they grow, they sprout legs, lose their tails, and transform into adult frogs that can hop on land. Talk about a total makeover. Then we have toads, which are similar to frogs but have drier, bumpier skin and shorter legs. They also have large glands behind their eyes that produce a milky substance to deter predators. Now let's not forget about the salamanders. These slippery little creatures look like lizards but are actually amphibians. Some salamanders are completely aquatic while others are terrestrial, but all of them need a moist environment to survive. So whether it's a frog leaping from lily pad to lily pad, a toad puffing up to scare away a predator, or a salamander slithering through the undergrowth, each amphibian plays a vital role in our ecosystem. Amphibians are truly amazing, aren't they? Have you ever wished to explore the deep blue sea like a fish? Imagine for a moment gliding through the water, feeling the cool currents swirling around you. That's the life of a fish, each day a watery adventure. Fish are fascinating creatures with characteristics that set them apart from all other animals. They make their homes in water, from the smallest streams to the vast expanse of the ocean. They breathe not through lungs, but through a unique organ called gills. These gills filter oxygen from the water, allowing fish to breathe underwater. Imagine how different our world would be if we could do the same. And have you ever noticed the shiny, shimmering scales that cover a fish's body? These scales serve a critical purpose. They protect the fish, much like armor, and also help them move smoothly through the water. Let's meet some of our fishy friends. Sharks, for instance, are some of the most well-known fish. They are known for their size and strength, but did you know that not all sharks are large and scary? Some are quite small and harmless. Then there are clownfish with their bright, cheerful colors. They form a special bond with sea anemones, a kind of sea creature that provides them with protection. And who could forget the humble goldfish, a favorite pet for many, with its vibrant orange hue and peaceful demeanor. From the smallest goldfish to the largest shark, fish are truly fantastic. So, are you ready to explore the animal kingdom? We've journeyed together through a world bursting with diversity, from the lofty peaks inhabited by marvelous mammals to the vibrant skies filled with brilliant birds. We've delved into the scaly realm of remarkable reptiles and leapt alongside amazing amphibians. And let's not forget our aquatic adventure with the fantastic fish. Each of these animal groups holds wonder and secrets, just waiting for us to uncover. The more we learn about them, the more we realize how truly interconnected we all are in this vast circle of life. Whether it's the smallest ant or the largest elephant, each creature contributes to the delicate balance of our ecosystem. They all have stories to tell, and it's up to us to listen and learn. Remember, every animal, big or small, plays an important role in our world, so let's do our part in taking care of them.